Hello everyone, my name is Umar Nasrallah and I'm the Head of Business Process Management at the Dubai Health Authority. Alongside are my colleagues Dr. Fatma Sharaf, Director of Corporate Quality and Excellence, who has led this initiative, as well as my colleague Mr. Yahya Azzuddin, Business Process Management Expert. The Dubai Health Authority is a government organization that oversees and regulates the healthcare system in the Emirate of Dubai. You may also visit our website shown on the slide for further information if required. The subject of our project is the DHA Process Maturity Framework, which is an innovative state-of-the-art framework designed to assess and improve the effectiveness and efficiency of DHA's business processes. And this is, of course, done through a set of clear criteria. The framework consists of a set of maturity perspectives used for the assessment. Those are the strategic fit, the modeling, deployment, adaptability, performance, and optimization. Those are then cascaded into detailed assessment criteria. The framework is built based on automated workflows and digital dashboard to display real-time assessment outcomes, track enhancements, and improve the maturity of processes across DHA. Since its ideation and inception, the framework went through a series of milestones that spanned from August 2022 till January 2023, and I'll be taking you through those in details. DHA has developed its process maturity framework back in 2018, which was a traditional and manual tool that with time was found not agile nor resilient enough. Therefore, we realized the need to create a new agile framework for assessing our maturity in DHA. We started off by researching international best practices and published studies that discuss current market available models. As a further exploration step, we designed and circulated a survey that targeted international process management experts with the aim of pointing out the top challenges that face entities while adopting off-the-shelf process maturity models. The top three challenges identified were subjectivity due to the absence of clear criteria in some of the frameworks, using manual assessments that are prone to errors, and low levels of comprehensiveness for criteria used in the assessment. We then prepared a business case discussing the scope, feasibility of the framework, planned timelines, and milestones. We even looked into alternatives to achieve the desired objectives and whether it would be more feasible to update the current maturity model or create a new model. It was then decided to develop a new maturity assessment framework that will introduce new digital capabilities and elevate our operational maturity. Post obtaining the stakeholders and leadership's buy-in, we moved to the next step of creating a clear project plan with documented roles and responsibilities and timelines. We have then clearly identified the project objectives, including enhanced operational process maturity, relevant stakeholders' perception, digitization, covering 100% of the documented process, and even having a broader impact on the business community. During the design phase, we worked in coordination with process owners and champions to identify the most relevant maturity perspectives and underlying criteria. Once this was done and agreed on, we moved ahead with creating a prototype model, followed by a simulation and testing environment. Once testing was successful, we executed a pilot deployment among 6 of DHA's business units, and then we moved ahead with 100% implementation across DHA's business units. Furthermore, and to ensure smooth deployment of the framework, we thoroughly studied internal and external system dynamics to determine the changes, boundaries, and directions. For example, and when it comes to the internal system dynamics, we introduced a recognition scheme internally for the business units with highest maturity scores. On the other hand, we have calibrated our model to fit with the external system dynamics, specifically the applicability and international adoption. Following the Marknell and Martin Strolick scale that we've used to assess the degree of novelty, the maturity framework is considered under the 4th level of novelty, which is the highest rank within the scale. The business process maturity framework falls under the architectural type of innovation, as it's considered a significant improvement on a product that aims to sustain the position in an existing market. As for the project performance and in relation with the goals set, the project surpassed and outlined targets where we witnessed a 12% improvement to the aggregated maturity of all DHA processes in the first year of implementation, compared to a target that we've set at 5%. Internal stakeholders' perception reached 92% compared to the 90% target. We also reached 100% digitization of the model. With a clear roadmap towards improvement, DHA was able to identify the most impactful and prioritized set of improvements to address operational challenges where percentage of process improved out of all DHA documented processes was expanded from 7.5 to 8.6 in 2022. We're very proud to state that the framework was designed, developed, and deployed by DHA's central business process team and with the help of internal process champions and owners at zero. To sustain the implementation, DHA has successfully instilled the process maturity into its culture. This was done by cascading a performance objective across DHA's business units. In addition, DHA employees at all levels were granted access to the results of process maturity pertaining to their function. To preserve DHA's rights and spread the innovative solution, we started off by registering the framework as an intellectual property. The spread of the model took place through different channels, both locally and globally, where we've recently been invited to an international conference at Budapest and found huge interest by multinational firms for adopting the framework. We've also participated in many events to share our model with technology experts. As a result, our initiative was published as a success story by our international technology provider, Software AG. We're also very proud to state that the project was identified as a best practice by the Dubai Executive Council and has been hosted by the Council in the presence of 342 representatives from different government entities. We have also been approached by government entities such as Dubai courts for sharing best practices and benchmarking sessions. In order to sustain this initiative internationally, we plan to spread the best practice in a phased approach, where during the first phase, we've presented the solution to the ARIS users, which are more than 13,000 companies around the globe. This took place during the International User Group Conference related to ARIS in Budapest this month, June 2023. As for the second phase, and for those that aren't ARIS customers, we're currently working with our partners to create a customizable solution that can be beneficial by those entities. Moreover, the process management team has developed a problem-solving white paper that supports scientific research in the field of business process management. Finally, we are very thankful to DHA's leadership, where we've recently received a recognition by DHA's Director General during the Innovation Month for the novel framework development. Thanks for the opportunity, and we're happy to take your questions.